called for here.
For those who were once in the square, there is still a long way to go.
لا طبعا هي ما فيش أي حاجة تحققت منها خالص.
None of the things we have called for during the revolution has been achieved. Actually, we are now in a worse situation than that before the revolution, because the anti-revolution forces are now in power. But I think the drawback is momentary and usually happens in the courses of revolutions.
But to others, Sisi represents stability, which is badly needed, and should be given a few more years to achieve that for a country that's facing a lot of challenges. In March, Egyptians will head to the polls to choose their president. President Sisi is running for a second term, and he might be the only candidate, as his two key rivals for the position have now pulled out. Former Army Chief of Staff General Sami Anan is being investigated because he didn't seek permission from the military leadership before announcing his will to run. Then this man, human rights lawyer who'd affiliated with the 2011 uprising, Khalid Ali, announced he's no longer running because, as he said, the electoral process is corrupt. Few days are left before the deadline for possible candidates to apply. If nobody else applies, Sisi will be the one and only presidential candidate, needing just 5% of the total number of registered voters to win a second term. As for Egyptians, they're waiting to see what the near future is holding for them. Hanan Razik, BBC, Cairo.
You're watching Focus on Africa. It's now time for some sport with Piers.
Thank you, Nkem. African football's ruling body CAF will discuss a recent inspection of Cameroon's ability to host the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations by the end of this month. A visit led by business consultancy Roland Berger ended a 12-day tour of the country on Monday, in which it assessed the preparations. Speaking to the BBC today, CAF Director of Communications Junior Binyam said an intermediary report will be sent by the inspectors, and that will be part of the African Cup of Nations committee agenda on the 31st of January. The report of the Africa Cup of Nations, or AFCON committee meeting, is part of the agenda of the Executive Committee of CAF on the 1st of February, which is a week today. Well, there have been concerns about Cameroon's preparation since last August, when CAF said the country had work to do to convince African football rulers that